everyone. So, as we all know, and you can read through the screen, sentence correction. Now, what is basically sentence correction? We have already done a lot of questions based on error detection, but let's make it clear that what kind of questions do come in sentence correction or sentence improvement also. It is at times known as a sentence improvement also. So you must be aware that what kind of questions do come and how to solve these questions. I'll just take you through this. This session will include a small little definition of sentence correction, which you are already aware, I'm sure. But we'll also solve some questions, which will be all kinds of question. Okay. The the theory says that the sentence correction technique makes it possible to create a sentence with the right word order. You see, right word order, what should be appropriate word order, and that makes sense and it's entirely is known as a sentence correction. The act of rearranging the words to obtain a complete sense is referred to as sentence correction. A sentence is defined as a group of words put together in a proper order to demonstrate a complete meaning. For any phrase to have intended meaning and follow appropriate grammar rules, the order in which words are used is crucial. Okay, so now let's get started and see what kind of questions do we have in sentences. But before that, I want to take you through some theoretical part where we have some certain rules, very basic ones, which you need to remember. For example, rule number 1 says when using words like kind of, sort of, type of, it is not necessary to use the articles a or an or the. For example, what type of books you like to read, what type of the books you like to read, you do not need to mention article the here. What type of books do you like to read is appropriate. What sort of an insect is that, what sort of insects is that, question mark. So you can make it very casual. Okay, and the sentence still will be appropriate. Now rule 2 says each of, one of, none of sentences are followed by plural form of noun. Each of the player performed well in the match. Each of, you are counting every one of the person involved, so each of the players will be appropriate. None of the students scored above 90% in boards. None of the students, like out of all of the students, none scored. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is appropriate. Okay, this is a very common error which usually comes in all kind of grammatical questions when it comes to any competitive exam. So remembering this would actually will always be a +1 for you, that each of, any of, every of, none of, these will always be followed by plural noun but a singular verb. Okay, now the rule number 3 says the collective noun takes a plural verb when not used as a single unit. For example, the resources was divided based on its expertise. Now the correct answer would be the resources were divided, which means it was given to all. So this is giving you a collective meaning. The resources were divided based on their expertise. Okay, rule 4 says use present continuous tense rather than simple present tense when the recurring action is confusing. For example, she always hits me without any reason. She is always hitting me without any reason. Like something is recurring, something is happening again and again. That kind of action is there, and you're confused about that action. That why is this action happening? So in that case, you can definitely go with present continuous instead of simple present tense. Rule 5 says that if in a sentence two action clauses are to take place in the future, use present tense for conditional clause and simple future tense for other clause. For example, the moment she will enter the room, we will start singing the birthday song. So she will enter, we will start singing. The moment she enters, you can take a simple present tense. The moment she enters the room, like this is going to happen, it's a condition. Like when this will happen, we will start singing the birthday song. So this is what we will be doing. So you can explain your action, one of the action in future tense, and the conditional sentence that this is how it will happen. So if this happens this way, that you will use in simple present tense. Okay, this is how you have to use it. Clear? Now moving on to the next part of the sentence rule. The rule says for impossible past conditions, something which cannot be changed, use past perfect, and for its likely result use would have plus third form of verb. Past perfect is used for impossible past condition. This is basically the understanding and meaning of it. So if Jacob would have called me, I would have picked him up from the airport. So if Jacob had called me, I would have picked him up from the airport. You don't need to use have, would have again and again. You can simply use past perfect tense, and for past perfect there has to be two action, one in past and one in past perfect. Okay, some sentence correction sample question for your understanding. For example, she went to school despite of her illness. The answer is she went to school despite her illness. Despite never follows of. Ramu, who is my friend, is a singer. The answer is Ramu, who is my friend, is a singer. Who is my friend, right, is a singer. Who is my friend is a singer. Simply, who he is my friend. Like, you don't have to exaggerate a lot, okay? So this is more appropriate. No matter what that he do, he can't make her happy. The answer is no matter what he does, he can't make her happy. He's busy at the work and won't be home before 12:30. And the answer is he is busy at work and won't be home before 12:30. Simple. Simplifying a sentence in appropriation. This is what simple sentence correction is about, okay? They decided to quit their job a week ago. And answer is they decided to quit their job a week ago. He should complain of if he is not happy with the service he receives. He should complain if he is not happy with the service he receives. Okay, this is appropriate way of answering a question. Okay, let's answer some questions also. So select the correct option to replace the underlined part of the sentence given in the question. You see, the president of Costa Rica along with two presidents are elected for a 4-year term by the people, right? So we have options here: are elected for a 4-year term by the people, are elected by the people for a 4-year term, is elected for a 4-year term by the people, are elected for 4-year term by the people, is elected for 4-year terms by the people. Now here the answer will be option 3. Why? Now this option 3 is says what? As it uses the correct subject verb agreement rule with the precedent and singular verb. So the correct answer would be the president of Costa Rica. President of Costa Rica along with two vice presidents is elected. The president is elected for a 4-year term by the people. This is appropriate. Okay, next. Okay, so these were some of the samples, and this was the theory of the sentence correction. In the next session we will be solving some questions related to sentence correction. Okay, I hope you understood this topic with the help of some sample question. In the next class I will be solving some questions also, and it